different form of cartilage. Your larynx and your throat is also made up of elastic cartilage, but you can't really see that. So, and fibrocartilage, fibrous cartilage, lots of collagenous fibers that you can see again. Big thing here is shock absorbing. So your intervertebral disc, the cartilage that's in between your bones, is fibrocartilage. Also, the cartilage that's in between your knees, I'll actually use vertebrae of probably cow. You can barely see, there's a little itty bit of cartilage that's left there. As you get older, that cartilage that separates your bones starts to diminish, and that's why a lot of older people will have back pain, because if there's no cartilage there, your bones will actually start to rub together, and that's painful. Bone is the most rigid connective tissue. Calcium, other minerals that are inside of it, does have collagen also. Supports, protects, that's kind of common sense. Osteocytes, osteo means bone, so bone cells lie within these lacunae again and are concentrated into little circles. So when you look at bone under the microscope, you're going to see little circles all over the place. Haversian canal is the center part of it, and then it's connected by little canaliculi that will run in between. Bone has a good blood supply. So when you break a bone, it's going to heal. You know, when you break a bone, it might be 6 weeks that you wear a cast. You tear your ACL, it might be 6 months that you can't use it. And that's the reason, is because of the blood supply. So here is an actual, under a microscope, what it would look like. So these are those circles. That whole circle is the osteon. Here's the central canal that's right in the middle. And then these little canaliculi are just little lines that are going to connect in between them. So very compact, very hard tissue. And blood. Blood is composed of a lot of different elements. It's suspended, it has a different function, it's more of a transportation. The liquid extracellular matrix is your plasma. So your blood is going to float in your blood cells are going to float in the plasma. Formed elements, red blood cells. Red blood cells carry oxygen. White blood cells, immunity, protection. Platelets are mostly used for clotting when you have a cut or internally. Blood's main function, like I said, transportation. It's going to carry oxygen, it's going to carry cells that fight immunity, your white blood cells. So here, if I look at under the microscope, you're going to have thousands of red blood cells compared to few white blood cells. Your blood consists of a lot more red blood cells than white blood cells, and then little platelets will be scattered throughout. Red blood cells are by far the most common. And this table is in your book. It kind of sums up loose connective, dense connective. Most of these make sense. Other than blood, to me, doesn't seem dense. So do remember that blood is considered a dense connective tissue. That's probably the only odd one. And that would be all of your connective tissue. Very wide range of structures.